Hello, my friend, and welcome to Wisdom Trek. I am Guthrie Chamberlain, your guide to wisdom and creating a living legacy. Thank you for joining us for our 5-day-per-week Wisdom and Legacy Building podcast. This is day 451 of our trek, and today is Wisdom Wednesday. Every Wednesday along Life's Trail, we will dig for the nuggets of wisdom that are found in the book of Proverbs. Today, we will explore the second half of chapter 20. We are broadcasting from our studios at the Big House in Marietta, Ohio. All things considered, the packing and moving of all of our household furnishings from our Charlotte home to the Big House went fairly smooth. It was certainly one of the busiest and most physically tiring weeks that I've had for a long time. With the help of our 3 grown children and their spouses, we were able to get the 26-foot U-Haul truck loaded on Friday, and then Paula and I invested a long day Saturday cleaning the house from top to bottom. We pulled away from the home at about 6:30 p.m. and arrived at 1:30 a.m. in Marietta, Ohio. After sleeping in a bit on Sunday, my brother Jack, his wife Ann, and son Rob helped us to unload it. We are blessed to have willing and able family that is so supportive. We do have a few remaining furniture items stored in Charlotte that did not fit on the truck, and we will be making a return trip soon to retrieve them. It may take a few weeks to unpack the boxes and determine where everything is going to go, but the most difficult tasks are now behind us, and we are grateful to God for the safety and strength to accomplish all that we did within a week's time. The home is now on the market, so we're praying that it sells quickly for the price that we desire. We would appreciate your prayers about this also. As we do adapt to this ever-changing seasons of life, it certainly is beneficial to rely on wisdom, insight, and understanding obtained through the many years to help us to navigate the trails that we're hiking each day. Sharp turns, unexpected obstacles, and precarious ledges can come upon us quickly. To be prepared for these unexpected situations will allow you to traverse the trails with the strength needed while maintaining your peace and joy. In every seasons of life, we need to seek wisdom, insight, and understanding, both from God's Word and from other wise individuals. We then need to put our plans in place, so as we break camp for our trek today, let us explore the nuggets of wisdom found in the second half of Proverbs 20, where we will learn that plans succeed through good counsel. So let's start in with verse 16. Get security for someone who guarantees a stranger's debt. Get a deposit if he does it for foreigners. Proverbs is full of advice and warnings about borrowing money or guaranteeing the debt of someone else. The converse of this is also true. If you do loan money to others, you will need to make sure that you obtain collateral or some sort of security. This is especially true if it is for someone that you do not know personally. Make sure a deposit is obtained to offset the risk. Verse number 17. Stolen bread tastes sweet, but it turns to gravel in the mouth. When a person steals or takes advantage of someone, it may appear that it is beneficial and that they obtain something for nothing. But in the end, it will be a destructive force within them. Verse number 18. Plans succeed through good counsel. Don't go to war without wise advice. Before making any major decisions or plans, it is best to get advice and counsel from someone who is wise and has a track record of success. This is even more important if the outcome of the decision could be harmful physically, emotionally, or spiritually. The analogy is as if we were going to war and how important the counsel would be then. Verse number 19. A gossip goes around telling secrets, so don't hang around with chatterers. It is never wise or beneficial to gossip or betray others by telling secrets. The person who does an awful lot of talking, or is referred to here as chatterers, are much more prone to gossip. Make it a habit of speaking only when it is necessary and only when it is beneficial to the listener. Verse number 20. If you insult your father and mother, your light will be snuffed out in total darkness. As an adult, mistreating your parents in any manner is very grievous. We should love and respect them, regardless of our upbringing. Not doing so can have a serious impact on your standing before God. Verse number 21. An inheritance obtained too early in life is not a blessing in the end. We see this quite often with individuals who receive large inheritance before they are mature enough to handle the unearned riches. Many times it corrupts the person who is receiving the inheritance. And we see a similar pattern from most lottery winners. Within a matter of a few years, they are usually worse off than prior to winning. Verse number 22. Don't say, I will get even for this wrong. Wait for the Lord to handle the matter. It is never good to seek revenge on another person who has mistreated you in any manner. The only one that will ultimately be hurt is yourself. We need to patiently allow God to handle the situation. It returns us to the laws of planting and harvesting. If someone plants harm in another person, then they will harvest a tenfold increase of harm in themselves. So let go of the situation and let God take care of it. Verse number 23. The Lord detests double standards. He is not pleased by dishonest scales. Throughout Proverbs, we are continually reminded that God is never pleased when we cheat or lie to others. This is especially true in business. Our pricing should be fair to everyone involved, and we should treat everyone the same. Verse number 24. The Lord directs our steps, so why try to understand everything along the way? It is crucial that we plan and prepare for our journey of life, but realize that it is God who will ultimately guide us if we follow His precepts. While we should make plans, be prepared for the obstacles and detours on the trail. We will never see the end of the trail from the beginning, so it's okay to continue on, even if you don't have all the answers. When you are ready and prepared, then the answers will come at the appropriate time. Verse number 25. Don't trap yourself by making rash promises to God, and only later counting the cost. Always be very careful when making promises to anyone, and this is especially true of promises made to God. Prepare first, and then you will be in a position to fulfill your promises that are made. Verse number 26. A wise king scatters the wicked like wheat, then runs the threshing wheel over them. A wise person knows that having negative or bad people around them is not good for them. They should distance themselves from them, or put in place safeguards so that they will not be harmed. If you are a person in authority, then you may also have the opportunity to take actions to prevent this. Verse number 27. The Lord's light penetrates the human spirit, exposing every hidden motive. We may think that we can get away with doing wrong or harming others, but God knows all, and His light will penetrate the deepest recesses of our mind and expose that which is not good. How much better to be filled with light to shine on others. Verse number 28. Unfailing love and faithfulness protects the king. His throne is made secure through love. When a person who is in a leadership or authority position is loving and faithful, they will form strong bonds with others. In doing so, their position will be safe and secure. Verse number 29. The glory of the Lord is their strength. The gray hair of experience is the splendor of the old. Young adults have the strength needed to accomplish the tasks that are required of them at that age. This allows them to succeed in many things. If you live according to God's precepts as a younger adult, then you'll be able to enjoy life more fully when you are old. Those who are godly and older will have the experiences in their lives that have matured them. They will be able to enjoy the splendor and the blessings that come with old age. And verse number 30, physical punishment cleanses away evil. Such discipline purifies the heart. When a person does wrong, they should receive punishment that is due, which is commensurate with the wrong that has been done. If the person who has done wrong accepts and learns from their punishment, they will allow the discipline to cleanse them and mature them into the person that they should be. Well, the nuggets of wisdom that we have gathered in verses 16 through 30 of Proverbs chapter 20 provide us with more tasty morsels of wisdom, insight, and understanding. Regardless of your faith walk, if the precepts found in Proverbs are followed, your life will be rich and satisfying. I encourage you to take them and plant them into your heart that you will reap a harvest of goodness. Tomorrow we will hike another short trail on our Wisdom Unplugged series, where we will discover insights from an inspirational wisdom quote. So encourage your family and friends to join us, and then come along with us tomorrow for another day of Wisdom Trek, creating a legacy. That will finish our trek for today. Just as you enjoy these daily doses of wisdom, we ask you to help us to grow Wisdom Trek by sharing it with your family and friends through email, Facebook, Twitter, or in person when you meet with them, and invite them to come along with us each day. I would also challenge you to take one precept that we learned in the Proverbs today and commit yourself to applying it into your life. The journal for today's trek is available at wisdom-trek.com. Thank you so much for allowing me to be your guide, your mentor, but most importantly, I am your friend, as I serve you through the Wisdom Trek podcast and journal each day. And as we take this trek of life together, let us always live abundantly, love unconditionally, listen intentionally, learn continuously, lend to others generously, lead with integrity, and leave a living legacy each day. This is Guthrie Chamberlain, reminding you to keep moving forward, enjoy your journey, and then create a great day every day. See you tomorrow.